strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Alright guys, so relics are here and we've got this new scavenger. So here we can go and convert all of these unused pieces, or sometimes heavily used pieces, into these things like these carbonite circuit boards and other pieces, so that we can increase the level of our relics and our characters. The problem is that these values frankly don't make any sense, and there are some pieces that you should absolutely never be using. And what this video is going to be is just a very quick video showing you which pieces you should lock so that you never use them, because you can use them with other common gear pieces to basically craft higher gear that you can get converted into a higher value. So let's just show a very quick and easy example here to see exactly what I'm talking about. So let me unlock this piece right here so I can actually pull it up. It's kind of annoying that I can't click on it to see what it is when it's locked. But anyways, separate issue. So this hollow projector salvage here is, each one is worth 10. And we can make a full piece with it with 20 pieces. So we'll move it over here to the left side. We want 10 there. Okay. So move it over there. You can see, simple math, that's worth 200. So fairly straightforward, except when you come down to, let's get rid of it. Okay, when you come down here, the full piece is worth 500. And I'll actually pull this up so you can see it. Let's see, let's find a character here. Just to prove when we craft it. Okay, so this right here, the piece on the left is the one that is worth 500. The piece on the right is the one that is worth 10 each. So other than the cost of 6,000 credits, there is no reason that you can't just convert, just craft that piece, and you're going to increase your value by 250%. So that's a nice, easy example here of how you should never craft that salvage, or sorry, you should never scavenge that salvage. You should always craft it and use the full piece before you convert it over. So I'm not going to go through every single example here, but what I'm going to do is show you the ones that you should lock so that you never use the salvage or the lesser pieces. You can always craft them into the larger pieces, and you might have to actually go look up what those pieces are, but you can do that on places like swgoh.gg. If you've got a whole bunch of like a piece that you've locked, you can go find out what you can craft it into. And this list isn't necessarily exclusive. I'm sure that I haven't caught them all here. Several people on the Discord and other places were helping me put together a little bit of a list. And there's just so many. And I've seen some other lists out there, but the problem with the list is a lot of these names don't actually mean anything to us, especially this trash gear that we never see. Half the gear on these lists that I've looked at, I've had to pull up on the swgoh.gg just to even find out what exactly it looks like, so I can find it better and which color it is and all that stuff. So I thought this would be a good example. Your list, your order might not be the exact same as mine. This one, you can see it's sorted by value, so it's got the cheaper ones first, but then it's got an additional sort within that by quantity. So your quantities might not be in the same order as mine, but it'll probably be somewhat familiar here. It is. All right, so in each piece that we've locked, none of these pieces are locked because I just don't like, I don't want to use them, or they're rare pieces or anything like that. These pieces are locked because you should absolutely never craft with them, even if or I say craft, you should never scavenge with them. If you want to convert them, you should craft them first and then do so. So I'm just going to scroll through here so you can see which ones I have locked. Pull up your own account, find them, and lock them yourself. If you find any others that I'm missing, like I said, I'm sure there are some that I'm missing, post what they are, and if there's enough of them, I think most of the ones I'm missing are probably smaller ones that aren't that big of a deal. But if I find that I've missed enough that it's worth it to redo the video, I will redo the video. I'll post the link on here. So if you don't see a link posted, then this is the most up-to-date version I have, or at least the more up-to-date version was not enough that I felt like I needed to make a new video. So anyways, the bulk of them are in the first 3 levels. So the first example I showed was level 4, and a lot of the key ones are kind of here on level 3, and I don't think there are any past that. So I've kind of scrolled through here a little quickly. You might need to pause the video and find these as I'm scrolling through. Not a problem, but I thought this was a lot easier than looking through a list, even though I'm not a names guy. I'm a numbers guy, but finding the pictures seemed a lot easier to me. Why is that? Almost forgot to go lock mine back. I unlocked it to use the example. I said earlier you can't pull it up. Yep, if you try to pull it up, it says it's locked. That's kind of annoying. I wish I could still pull it up, but anyways, not that big of a deal. And then as we get over to the further ones, there are some that the values definitely don't necessarily add up, and things that I wouldn't use. But I didn't see anything that was a definite, an absolute. If you're going to use it, you must craft it to a higher tier or anything like that. So, very quick and simple video. Thanks to everybody who helped out in coming up with this list. Again, just hit me up on Discord, leave a comment if you find some more that I missed, because again, I'm sure I did, but I know I'm repeating myself by now. But there's really not too much to say about it. Go through the list, lock your own gear to match mine, see if you find any others, and I appreciate everybody for watching. So thanks again, and have a great night.